Nike just got hit with the reality check of the decade. And it came not from a boardroom, not from a billion-dollar marketing plan, but from a 23-year-old sharpshooter from West Des Moines who casually torched the WNBA's entire sneaker hierarchy in less than 60 seconds. Literally, 60 seconds. That's how fast Caitlin Clark's Kobe PE shoe vanished. Gone. Every single pair. No signature line, no logo, just a player edition drop. And still, she broke the internet harder than a Super Bowl halftime show. Meanwhile, Nike execs were probably still sipping lattes in a meeting room trying to strategize her rollout. Too late, the market spoke, and it didn't whisper, it screamed. Let's talk numbers. Clark didn't just sign a Nike deal. She inked an 8-year, $28 million contract. That's not just generational wealth, that's Nike saying, "We were wrong. Here's our apology, now print us some money." She didn't even have her own signature line yet. Just a Kobe-branded collab. No personal branding, no Clark logo, just the aura of being Caitlin. And boom, 13,000 pairs sold out in under a minute. Resale? $350, $450, $600. This wasn't a sneaker release, it was a feeding frenzy. But wait, didn't Nike already have a female face of the league? Enter A'ja Wilson. Nike rolled out the royal carpet, custom logos, family tributes on the sole, Celtic symbols, her grandma's sayings engraved. They even brought in Malia Obama to direct a commercial. It was more than a shoe. It was a legacy box tied up with a bow. And yet, it sat, on shelves, quietly shuffled to the clearance rack like last season's hype. While Clark? She posts one promo photo, barely says a word, and people line up around the block like they're hunting a PS5 during a blackout. Here's where things turn spicy. Wilson made it personal. She talked about privilege, about Clark getting everything handed to her, all while secretly sitting on her own Nike deal. Time magazine ran with the narrative. Clark's success was too easy. But Clark? She never fired back. No tweets, no drama, just 30-foot daggers and packed arenas. And Nike? Dead silent. They let the narrative swirl, let the race-baiting fly, let Wilson look like the face of authenticity, while Clark became the villain in a story she didn't even ask to be part of. And this is where the real damage happened. Nike wasn't just slow, they were blind. Caitlin Clark generated $82 million in economic impact for the state of Iowa. She shattered NCAA records, pulled in millions of TV viewers, and Nike still sat on the sidelines. Instead of riding the wave, they tried to build one from scratch around Wilson. But here's the thing about waves. You can't fake them. You either catch them or you drown. Even Nike's former basketball marketing head, Jordan Rodgers, couldn't hold back. He basically said, "Congrats, you clowns. You almost let your golden goose slip away." Since 2021, Nike stock is down nearly 60%. They were pouring ad dollars into a story nobody believed in, while ignoring the cultural earthquake that Clark was causing just by existing. And to add insult to injury, Nike didn't even land Angel Reese. She's over at Reebok, the two biggest names in women's hoops, and Nike nearly blew both. Let's call this what it is: a branding mismatch. Wilson's sneakers come with full campaigns, photo shoots, press tours, carefully crafted messaging. They scream, "Please care." Clark posts a picture with her shoes on the floor and global firestorm. Kids, moms, dads, casual fans, everyone knows her. Not because she begged, but because she built it. Clark feels like a movement. Wilson feels like a marketing team. And there's a huge difference between the two. Look, Wilson earned her accolades. MVPs, championships, Olympic gold. Nobody's denying her resume. But star power, that's different. You can't coach it. You can't fake it. You can't buy it. Clark has it in spades. And for years, Nike tried to pretend otherwise. They built an entire campaign around not giving her attention, all while her games were packing out arenas and breaking records like popcorn machines. Wilson's brand requires scripts, stylists, directors. Clark needs a basketball and a hoop, that's it. She didn't need a Super Bowl commercial, she became the Super Bowl for women's sports. Even Nike's infrastructure, designed for billion-dollar drops, crashed under Clark's demand. Not slowed, not lagged, crashed. Wilson's launch? A hiccup. Clark's a full-blown earthquake.
Critics love to make this racial.
But look closer. Clark didn't demand attention. She earned it. Wilson didn't get snubbed. She got every perk. Nike even kept her deal secret for 2 years while she criticized Clark for hers. And still, Wilson's shoes aren't moving. Because earnest storytelling can't outshine raw charisma. This isn't about privilege, it's about who moves the needle. Nike finally rubbed the sleep out of its eyes. Clark's Kobe collab hit. The website waved a white flag, social media exploded, and resale sites melted under demand. This wasn't luck. It was inevitable. The moment Nike embraced Clark, their whole women's division changed overnight. Because Clark isn't just a player. She's a pop culture moment, a walking headline, a jersey every kid wants for Christmas. Wilson wants respect. Clark gets results. Wilson demands the crown. Clark just is the crown. Nike can keep sending Wilson flowers, but the public already chose who the face is. And it's the one who turns arenas into playoff games on a Tuesday night. So, say what you want. But Clark's rise isn't hype. It's not PR, it's not privilege, it's history. And we're all just trying to keep up.